Well then, good morning and welcome to the Reliance Corporate Park for this crucial RFD Group B clash. This is match day 8, game 1, as Dempo take on Northeast United in what is the return leg of their match day 7 encounter, a game that Dempo edged 1-0. Plenty at stake this morning. You can feel the tension building up. Northeast United feel like they're out of the campaign to qualify for the semi-finals, but Dempo, they're fighting to keep their campaign alive. And with group stage entering its final stretch, every single points matter now. Starting with Dempo, who come into this fixture sitting third in the table with 11 points from 7 matches. Their record reads 3 wins, 2 draws, and 2 losses. But what stands out is how tight their games have been. They have scored 8 goals and conceded 9, giving them a goal difference of -1. And this is a side that has shown resilience. You look at their campaign, they had a difficult start, the heavy 3-0 loss to Punjab. They have gradually found rhythm after that. The goalless draw against Sessa, followed by a win against East Bengal. That was a 2-1 win. Since then, it's been a mixed bag. A draw against Kerala, a narrow defeat again, once again to Kerala. But importantly, they have bounced back with wins against East Bengal and recently that 1-0 victory over Northeast United. That was match day 7. As both the teams now coming together alongside the match referees. About to begin really shortly. 8 a.m. the kickoff. Stay tuned with this. You talk about Northeast United as well, who are currently fourth in the table with 7 points from 7 matches. Their campaign has been a roller coaster. 2 wins, 1 draw, but most importantly, 4 losses. And they, I think, have been hurt by those 4 losses. They have scored 11 goals, which is significantly higher than Dempo, but defensively they have struggled, conceding 14 goals, leaving them with a goal difference of -3. And their journey so far has been anything but consistent, beginning with a narrow 3-2 loss to Kerala, but responded well with a 2-0 win over East Bengal. A thrilling 2-2 draw against Punjab followed, showing their attacking potential, but then came a dip. Losses to Sessa and Punjab, though they did manage to beat Sessa in between, and all most recently falling short against Dempo in that 1-0 defeat. The captain for Dempo today, there's Ashpon Maven Vegas, and for Northeast United, the West Hacker, the goalkeeper. You talk about the referees for tonight's game. This morning game, referee for this encounter is Mayank Pandey, assisted by Murray Mitupulai and Firoz Sheikh, with Rishikesh Misale serving as the fourth official. The conditions here, the Reliance Corporate Park are ideal for football, a bright morning, a good surface, and everything set for what promises to be an engaging contest. Here's a look at the lineups for Dempo SC. The head coach Ramesh Damia Gomez, plenty of substitutions on the bench. Mohammad Zahir Khan is in goal today. Atman Mevan Vegas, the captain. Dalvin Coelho, Mevan Sean Diaz, Raul Peter Rodriguez, Nash Fernandez, Murphy Fernandez, Ashen Vaz, Dennis South in the goal scorer from the previous game, Vedant Gadikar, and Sovel Cristiano Fatad, the top scorer for Dempo in this RFDL Nationals. They would be hoping for all 3 points because if they want to keep their contention, if they want to keep their hopes alive, nothing short of 3 points will help Dempo and their cause in this match. They have to go and get all 3 points. For Northeast United, they're playing for pride and passion. The head coach Nashad Musa is gone with him. Gugun Tautang Devo, Ayush Pareli is back in the side. Mohit Mandal, Postmeet in the midfield. Tauda Manish Kumar is also back in the side, tying with Stephen Lalil Filadral, Chal Tikoli Tanbeed. They will be the attackers today alongside Devresh Thakkar in the goal. Northeast United, their campaign is over. They cannot qualify for the next stage, that's for sure. But they're playing for pride. And when a team plays for pride, best football is follows. And as we approach kickoff, here's what to watch out for. Can Dempo complete a double over Northeast United and strengthen their position in the top 3? Or will Northeast United respond with a statement performance? It's tight, it's intense, and it's perfectly poised. Tanveer Day, who's the top goal scorer for Northeast United this season. He scored 5 goals, and he is in a good form as well. He's in a really good form. Would look to probably get some more goals to his name. Right then, Punjab sit on 17 points from 7 games. Kerala sit on 16 points from 7 games. Dempo 11 points to their name. A win today will take them closer to that second number spot. Only a win today is what Dempo are looking for. Northeast United qualification hopes are already done and dusted. They cannot qualify for the semi-finals. Even if you look at the numbers, 7 games, 7 points for Northeast United. So even if they take all 9 points from here on, still only 16 points. But you feel like that will not be enough because Kerala already on 16 with second position. They will at least get 1 point or probably more points in the coming 3 games. So Northeast United, they hope so of qualifying. Mathematically, very far from possible now. But for Dempo, they're alive. And if they win all their 3 remaining games from here on, Dempo will reach on to 20 points. And they have to hope that Kerala or Punjab at least drop more than 50% of their points moving forward in the last 3 games, which is a tough ask. But still, Dempo are alive, Dempo are in contention, and they have to do what they have to do is win their games and then hope that in the other fixtures there's some surprise waiting. So Tanvi, they still waiting for the final instruction. Here we go. Dempo SC versus Northeast United. A chance for Dempo to get 3 points to keep their hopes alive, to stay in contention for the semi-finals. For Northeast United, pride is on the line. 45 minutes of football coming up. High quality football. Whenever Dempo face Northeast United, it's a good watch. Remember in the previous games, Dennis Towton is scoring the match winner. So proves to be an exciting contest once again. Swabel Cristiano Furtado is getting some early touches. Was closely marked by Boss Meaty. For Northeast United, Ayush Bareli is back in the team alongside Tauda Manish Kumar. I think the absence of Mukul Panwar has really hurt Northeast United. I mean, he's on the bench, but I'm not so sure he's fully fit. That's why the reason not starting in. But that makeshift defense of Northeast United, wherein Saikom Toiba Singh was starting in the central defensive areas, is what hurt them. Yes, if you look at that defense, it was Saikom Toiba Singh who was starting in the absence of Mukul Panwar alongside Mohammad Ashraf, who's not in the team today. But that injury Mukul Panwar picked up in the zonals has continued. He's not played a single game in the nationals, and that has hurt Northeast United. You look at their records, the number of goals they have conceded 14 goals conceded, a goal difference of -3. So I think defensively there have been troubles, and we have seen some errors as well from Northeast United. Probably with the presence of Tauda Manish Kumar today, you can expect a bit of tightening in their defensive gaps. And Bosmiti on the ball already has scored 2 goals in the tournament. Bosmiti, both of them coming in the first match day against Kerala Blasters. After that, not on the goal sheet, but has got some crucial assist. For Dempo, Albuquerque is missing the central defender today. So Raul Peter Rodriguez is missing his centre-back partner. Not on the bench as well. Saran Albuquerque is a good player. Not starting today and not on the bench as well. You got Beckham Diaz, the under-23 man who comes onto the bench for Dempo. Yeah, they are on the attack early on the first 3 minutes. Both the teams just testing each other gently. No real threat on goals for either Mohammad Zahir Khan, who's the goalkeeper of Dempo, or Devesh Thakur, the tall goalkeeper for Northeast United. Dennis Towton finds Swabel Cristiano Furtado is cutting inside. There's a run. Good ball found. Offside. That was the issue. Swabel Cristiano Furtado is playing on the right and is drifting centrally, trying to find those runners in front of him, and he did that. It's just that the timing of the run was a bit short. Bosmiti is dropping really deep to collect the ball now. Bosmiti moving forward with purpose. But there's the ball forward, trying to look for Lalil Filaralte. Tanveer, they collects good touch from him. Moving on with purpose, still going on. Stolen away in the very end. Tanveer is looking confident in the early get-goings. And Bosmiti once again on the ball. Each and every time Boss Meaty is on the ball, you expect something to happen. He's very calm under pressure. Tango Stephen now. Nice Tanbeat there. Tries to go for the 1-2. Back to Tango Stephen. Feeds Lalin Filaralte. So while Cristiano Furtado is back on defensive duties. Boss Meaty now. Aim Gogun Tauteng. It goes back to Tauda Manish Kumar, who squares up his defensive partner. Devo Thukpam is playing today as the centre-back, so a change in the centre-back positions. Earlier games we saw Saikom Toiba Singh alongside Mohammad Ashraf. Mohammad Ashraf is not present. Saikom Toiba Singh has dropped to the bench. And in the absence, Devo Thukpam alongside Tauda Manish Kumar, the centre-back today. So that means Ayush Bareli and Hem Gugun Tauteng will be the full-backs. A ball playing forward, Northeast United on the attack now once again. Tanbeat there. Tries to put that inside. Will be a corner, I believe. A good start from Northeast United. Looking lively, creating some chances early on. Tanbeat there has been good. There's twice now that we have seen him dribble to the heart of that defense. He's looking meaningful today. He's looking with a man the purpose. Wants to make an impact. 5 goals already in the tournament. He scored 50% goals, roughly around 50% goals for this team. Ball played inside, cleared away. Breaks in for Boss Meaty, who's just taking his time. Finds Aditya Kaloli, who shoots. But probably the less talked about the shot, the better. We expect more from Aditya Kaloli, the number 33. He's got 2 goals in the tournament. Is given a start today by Naushad Musa. Usually, you see him starting from the bench and then trying to come in and impact the game as a substitute. But often, Naushad Musa names him in his starting 11 as well. And Aditya Kaloli has to deliver. Mohit Mandal, back to Mohit Mandal. Intercepted in the middle of the park. Dempo get back the possession. This is a good run from Sovel Cristiano Furtado. Moving forward with purpose once again. He's looking good. Sovel Cristiano Furtado whenever he gets the ball. Moves well. The attacker has to be careful. Dempo with good pressing. The attacker finds Tauda Manish Kumar. Boss Meaty looking for options. Spreads that. Good first touch. Hem Gugun Tauteng now rescues the ball for Northeast United. And Boss Meaty once again. There's the long switch. But Dempo, they were ready for it. And still, position in the favor of Northeast United. Fluid football from them. Although Mohit Mandal has lost possession. There's the ball forward. This could be a chance for the first, but the offside flag is already raised by the assistant. That's twice now. 2 offsides in the starting 7 to 8 minutes. So Northeast United, you can see that defensive line is doing its job so far. That's good to see. Hem Gugun Tauteng moving forward, finds Lalin Filaralte, back to Tauteng, who goes down. The referee sees nothing wrong. Sovel Cristiano Furtado loses possession, back to him, Gugun Tauteng. Once again, Sovel Cristiano Furtado gaining the possession. Good football from him, really good from him. The striker, he's doing everything in his capacity. The ball played forward by Ashman Mevan Vegas, intercepted. Will break in for Aditya Kaloli, who probably his first touch was not that great, but still, Northeast United have got the free kick in their favor. There you can see that. A beautiful turf live from the Reliance Corporate Park and that home team dugout. Pretty pictures from Mumbai right now. Hem Gugun Tauteng has been found. Lays Lalin Filaralte. Ralte cuts inside, shoots, blocked away. And then in the end, that will count as the first shot on target for Northeast United. Mohammad Zahir Khan, driving effort. Probably was comfortable enough in the end. Look at Lalin Filaralte. He did well to evade the challenges, got a shot as well, but Mohammad Zahir Khan, I think he would be comfortable, although with the amount of bodies in front of him, it was not easy to see the shot coming in. So, yes, not much venom on the shot, but still, You have to give credit to the keeper. It does well, Mohammad Zahir Khan. Northeast United controlling early bits of possession. They're looking good. Looking like a team with a bit more purpose today. Naushad Musa, remember, I mean, there would be questions on him as well. 7 games. It's not where are you in the points table. It's about the manner in which you have lost the games is what probably will raise some eyebrows. I mean, 7 games, 4 losses. Saul Cristiano Furtado on the right now tries to square that centrally. There came the interception from Tauda Manish Kumar, much needed as well. Ralte once again trying to just thread that. I was looking for the perfect pass. Laldon Ralte did not come. Senistaltung goes back to Senistaltung now, who's moving forward with intent. Chips that ball forward, running onto it is Maven Sean Diaz, but taken away. Debo Tugpum trying to find Aditya Kaluli. There's the defensive header. Tanbir Dey looks to feed on the scraps. Tanvir Dey has done really well, but then the final ball was disappointing. But prior to that, Tanvir Dey did really well in winning that ball. But that end product, that's what players got to improve. The 90% of the hard work, the last 10% delivering a good ball inside the box, that's the most crucial thing. Tanvir Dey has been good throughout the tournament, to be honest. It's not just the amount of goals he scored, but the kind of gameplay we've seen from him. It looks like a striker who wants to link the play. It drops down. It likes to take 1-2 touches, run into the box, feed his fellow strikers as well. A very selfish player. Ralte losing possession. Northeast have done well. Heimgugun Tautang specifically. Ralte once again on the attack. 1-2 coming into picture maybe. Dempo's chance to break, but he's lost his footing. Gets it back immediately. There's Dalvin Coelho who's running onto it. Dalvin Coelho lost his balance, but immediately recovered it, got back on the ball. Murphy Fernandez. Murphy gently rolling it to find Stanis Southing. Southing finds Swavel Cristiano Furtado, who's done well, moving ahead with purpose. Finds Murphy Fernandez. Stanis Southing back on the ball. Ashen Vaz now. Ashen Vaz putting that forward, good chested control, but losing possession. Without Manish Kumar. His absence was also really costing Northeast United, but Tauda Manish Kumar. So throughout the zonals, we saw this central back pair of Tauda Manish Kumar and Mukul Panwar, and they were doing really well defensively. But that pair was distorted. If this ball is put in forward, Tauda Manish Kumar gets the interception. Was tries to just keep the attack alive, but Northeast, they have one possession and Heimgugun Tautang is moving forward with purpose. Ball played in. I'm not so sure whether that was meant for Tanvir Dey or whether it was meant for Lalin Ralte, who was breaking in from the left. In the end, there is only one result. It goes in the hands of Mohammad Zahir Khan, the goalkeeper, who's had to make one save. For Dempo, there has not been any shot on target so far. They have tried to break, but twice they have been caught offside. Murphy Fernandez now. Right foot ball was looking for the run from Dalvin Coelho. Dalvin Coelho tussling in. Ayush Pareli does well. Heimgugun Tautang loses possession. Swavel Cristiano Furtado now. This is Ashman Maven Vegas, the captain, finding Stanis Tautang. Stanis Tautang to Swavel Cristiano Furtado, who's lost possession now. Lalin Ralte. Not the best of the balls from Tanbir Dey this time around though. Was trying to find Tayengo Stephen. Swavel Cristiano Furtado. Look how deep he's playing. He's a striker. He's the top goal scorer of this team, Swavel Cristiano Furtado, and look how deep he's playing. I mean, I think the wording has been pretty clear from the head coach Ramos Damni Gomez. Wants the boys to come back and defend. The pressing game has to be strong. You cannot let Northeast United a lot of time on the ball. He wants to control the ball, Ramos Damni Gomez. Swavel Cristiano Furtado has seen plenty of action in the opening 15 minutes or so. Goes down, earns the free kick for his team as well. Challenge from Stanis Tautang. coming back to it, I mean, Sofel Cristiano Furtado is playing on the right today, not centrally, he's playing on the right. He's seen plenty of action. And I think that's the plan from Remus Damir Gomes. Wants Sofel Cristiano Furtado to get plenty of ball action. It's Maven Sean Diaz who's starting as a forward today, centrally. So that's what the plan is. Sofel Cristiano Furtado is on the right. Raul Peter Rodriguez finds Sense Tautang, who in turn finds Swabble once again. Murphy. Swabble somehow keeps possession to his name. Goes central. This is the captain, Ashman Maven Vegas. Finds Tennis. Tennis, poor pass from him. Ashman was chasing, but Northeast United will break with the possession. Tanbeer, they're dropping down. Good first touch from Tanbeer. Mohit Mandal was trying to find Aditya Kaloli. He was lurking in, trying to make that run from the right hand side. Without Manish Kumar, gently evading two of his markers, but in the end misplacing his pass, breaking in his Swabble Cristiano Furtado, surrounded by Northeast United players. It does well to hold the ball actually, because at one point it was 1v4 with Swabble Cristiano Furtado breaking in, and then somehow managed to keep possession. Ashman Maven Vegas, the captain today, in the absence of Sayan Albuquerque. Ashman Maven Vegas, one of those players who's been tremendous throughout the tournament. Now then, once again, Dempo on the break. Could be a ball inside the box. Just too much onto it. Too much onto it. Had to be just a bit more precise, but got too much onto it. And Dalvin Coelho is playing on the right hand side. I beg your pardon, left hand side, and he's done well on the left hand side. Ashton was will feed on the scraps. Finds Ashman Maven Vegas. Just not the kind of touch you would expect it from Maven Sean Diaz. Ingugun Tautang does well to recover possession. Finds Bosmiti. Bosmiti is playing very deep today. Lalvin Filaralte trying to build an attack for Northeast United, goes and finds Aditya Kaloli on the right. Kaloli surrounded by two players, tries to go on the offside. And back to Lalvin Filaralte. This is Tauda Manish Kumar. Finds Bosmiti. Bosmiti looking for options, goes central once again. Mohit Mandal now, who's ever present in that midfield for Northeast United, controlling the strings. And Northeast United look like a much more organized side when they're attacking today. Himgugun Tautang has lost possession though. But still a throw-in will be in the favor of Northeast United. But coming back to it, they look like a much better team today. I mean, those attacking outlets are doing their job. Mushairam has dropped. So a bit of tactical changes as well from the head coach Nashad Musa. Saikam Toiba Singh has dropped. Mohammad Ashraf is not playing in. Those changes probably working in the benefit of the side because they look better today in terms of their possession, in terms of their attacking outlets. Still have not taken any clear-cut shots on target. There was one from Lalin Ferrarolte, but that was weak effort. I think the sting was taken away from the shot. But in terms of their attacking play, I think there has been a bit more clarity. There has been a bit more crispness, especially with those strikers dropping down, trying to link the play. Tanbeer Day has been good in the opening 18 minutes or so. I mean, Group B is probably, you feel like Punjab and Kerala are the favorites. In Group A, it's a very tight contest. If you go and look at Group A right now, I mean, you've got three teams sitting at 13 points after 8 match days. So you've got Bengaluru, 13 points from 8 games. You've got Sudeva, 13 points from 8 games. And you've got FC Goa, who got 13 points from 8 games. Three teams with 13 points from 8 games. And then you've got Sridi Deccan, who are just behind 11 points from 8 games. That group is heavily stacked. But over here, you feel like it's a three-horse race now with Punjab top of the table. Sowell Cristiano Furtado does well once again. And then Murphy Fernandez with tricky feet finds Ashen Vaz. Ashen Vaz turning, twisting. Ashen Vaz finds Murphy, but the referee, just to make sure and protection and safety of Ashen Vaz, blows his whistle, and rightly so. It's Mayank Pandey, the match official for today. Stennis Tautang, who scored an acrobatic header in the previous game against Northeast United, is standing on the ball. Murphy Fernandez finds Ashman Maven Vegas. Raul Peter Rodriguez, who's also scored 2 goals, or scored that late winner versus East Bengal. Raul Peter Rodriguez has to be careful. Tanbeer Day now. One-touch football, back to Tanbeer Day. Bosmiti left football, but he does not find anything meaningful. Nonetheless, Northeast United still have the possession. Ayush Bareli finding Aditya Kaluli. The introduction of Ayush Bareli has been good. I think that's a move that Naushad Musa had to play a bit more earlier. I mean, if Devo Thukpam could have played centrally and Ayush Bareli in his position, Saikom Toiba Singh should not have been slotted into the central back area, because Saikom Toiba Singh, as good a player as he is, to play as a centre back is a very different ball game. A centre back has to be error free. You cannot lose the ball in that position. I mean, as a forward, as a midfielder, yes, you can't lose the ball as a football player, to be honest, but still, you've got room to breathe as Northeast United come on the attack. Shot coming in, blocked away. Will this be a corner? Still inside the touchline, though. It did not go out. As they continue. Northeast United on the attack, but coming back to it as a centre back, there is no room for error. And Saikom Toiba Singh was caught once or twice. And that defensive vulnerability did hurt Northeast United. Stennis Tautang now surrounded by players as well. Devo Thukpam finds Borelli. Borelli squares it to Lalin Filaralte. Lost possession. And Dempo's turn to maybe break. But look at this pressure from Northeast United. Really like their intent today. Bosmiti nonetheless gives it away. Ashman Maven Vegas, the captain, struggling. Finds Stennis Tautang. Tautang finds Swabel Cristiano Furtado. Back to Stennis Tautang. Good football. Really good from Dempo. Trying to break. But somehow Northeast have once again managed to get on the ball. With a scrappy football right now. Position changing very quickly. It could benefit for Northeast United because they are managing the bulk of the possession in the opening 22 minutes or so. Kaluli running. This will be a goal kick or a corner. We will get the confirmation. Feels like the last touch was from a Dempo player. This will be a corner. Tanbeer Day slowly walking over it. The number 38 for Northeast United, the top goal scorer for this team. Northeast United have scored 11 goals, 5 of them coming from Tanbeer Day. Almost half of the goals from one man. 2 from Aditya Kaluli, 2 from Bosmiti, 1 from Muchairam. Tanbeer Day with a corner. Bosmiti will get a chance to probably latch onto it. Northeast United have to be careful. They have to be careful. Ayush Bareli is caught off possession, running onto it. Dalvin Coelho trying to find that overlapping run, but in the end, Northeast United, they have dealt with the danger. Ayush Bareli was caught off possession. Manish Kumar finds Bosmiti. Bosmiti floating that forward. What a ball that was. And then the search trying to find Lalin Filaralte, but Stennis Tautang read the idea, read the danger, cleared away. But Bosmiti is your proper box-to-box midfielder, isn't he? Look how deep he's playing, but how high also he can get on the pitch. Imgugun Tautang finds Tango Stephen, back to Tautang. Devo Thukpam, calmly done. And Bosmiti. Good football from Tango Stephen. Tango Stephen still going on. Squares it off. Mohit Mandal. Now then, Aditya Kaloli on the ball. Kaloli puts it inside. Breaks in now. Shot coming in maybe. Scrappy football. Dempo of Sama managed to get that away. But Northeast United feels like they are asking the questions and they will get the first goal very soon. The energy today has been good. Once again, though, Hemgo Guntautang is caught off possession, running onto it. Dempo, they have got a chance. Ashman Maven Vegas, the captain, still has the ball. Tricky feed from him. Ashman Maven Vegas goes central. Swabel Cristiano Furtado now on the ball. Digs across. Outside. But good play from Dempo. So, for all the hard work that Northeast United have shown, they have lost possession twice in dangerous areas. Previously, it's Ayush Bareli who was caught and Dempo broke. And this time around, Hemdugun Tautang losing possession and Ashman Maven Vegas nearly making them pay. So counter-attacking is what Dempo are looking for right now because the kind of possession-based football we have seen from Northeast United, as Boss once again sprays that. That's delightful from Boss Meaty to find out the Kaloli's first touch was immaculate. And Boss Meaty, that's twice or thrice now that he has just pinged a 40-yard ball in from left to right. I mean, so gently. This boy, Boss Meaty, is nurtured properly. He could have a real player on our hands. And that's the idea of Reliance Foundation Development League, isn't it? I mean, to just nurture these players into professional superstars, try and just build them into a better player and give them the regular match days, competitive tournament with live telecasts now coming into picture as well, and for the players and for the coaches to go back, analyze, understand their game. So I think overall the footballing ecosystem heavily being helped by the initiative. We are live from the Reliance Corporate Park, 26 minutes on the board, still waiting for the first goal. The Northeast United, they have been impressive in the opening 25-26 minutes. The kind of quick football we've seen from them. But Dempo, do not count them out because they can strike at any minute. And remember, it's not about possession in football, it's about goals. Yes, you can play beautiful football, you can play attractive football, but in the end, it's the score sheet that matters, right? And I mean, for Dempo, we've already seen that they can hurt Northeast United on the counter. Northeast United, they have a mission on their hand. Remember, lost the previous game to Dempo 1-0. So revenge is what they're looking for, and I don't think Dempo have played their best football so far because they have not had much of the possession because Northeast United have had better of them, but this time around, Ashton was his final right side. Sobel Cristiano Furtado is lurking. Cut back shot. Should have done better. Should have done better. Maven Sean Diaz, because that cutback from Ashton was inch perfect and there was no defender marking him. Look at that once again. Ashton was breaking in. Where was the North United defense? Look at that. Free space from Maven Sean Diaz. He could have taken his time as well. Where was that defense? No one was aware. Everyone. Three players going central to mark Sobel Cristiano Furtado. No one dropping in to find to mark Maven Sean Diaz. That's an era of concern. That's a serious concern, to be honest. And that's where they have been lacking. The 14 goals conceded, that tells you the story. I mean, you're going and creating an attack forward. Where's the defenders on that cutback position on the edge of the box? I mean, Ashton was. He does really well to find Maven Sean Diaz. Maven Sean Diaz has to be. He has to be kicking himself right now, to be honest, because he had plenty of time. Not a single player near to Maven Sean Diaz could have set the ball in, could have gone for the shot instead, and just waxed that away. Nonetheless, nearing the 30 minutes mark on the board, time for a cooling break. Stay tuned with us. Live action resumes after this cooling break. Well, then back again in live action. 30 minutes on the board after a cooling break. Northeast United versus Dempo, still goalless, waiting for the first one. But there have been plenty of promise. But then, the shots on target, they have been missing. I mean, for all the possession that Northeast United have created, they have not really troubled the goalkeeper and that defensive backline of Dempo, to be honest. Mohammad Zahir Khan, apart from that one save from Lalin Filaralte, has been a mere visitor. And so you can say for Devesh Thakkar as well. But has to be careful anytime Dempo, they are on the ball, they are looking for the counter attack. But this time around, it's Northeast United who are breaking in from the right. Bodies in the box, but Dempo have also got the bodies behind. Could be a cross. There's the cross. Not the best one, to be honest, but still. There's the attacking intent from Northeast United. They will get a corner to follow it up. Tanvi Day has been taking the corners regularly. So he's got a lot of goals to his name. Now wants to provide some assist as well. Those kind of players are really appreciated. Not the best of deliveries inside. Cleared away. Ayush Bareli quickly finds Hemgubun Tauteng. Look at Boss Meaty, he is the last man. I mean, really impressed by Boss Meaty and his play today. Once again, finds an inch perfect pass. Ball played inside. My word, that was so close. That was so close to being the first one. You can see the expression from Tango Stephen. He knows that was close. Was that Aditya Kaloli with the ball or was that Ayush Bareli? We'll get that confirmation, but that ball was perfect. Chance for Dempo to maybe now find something meaningful. Maybe Shantias, who was found in acres of spaces. There was Ayush Bareli with the ball. It was inch perfect from Ayush Bareli. Probably the best cross we have seen so far from Northeast United. They're trying to put those crosses in from the wings. Manish Kumar has been really confident. I'm not so sure why he was not starting in the previous games. If not for an injury, there was not the best of tactical decisions. Northeast United on the attack. This is a good run. Nearly finding something meaningful in the end. That was Aditya Kaloli, who was always looking to run in behind the defense from the right hand side. This time around, did really well. Hemgubun Tauteng now feeds on that 1-2. Hemgubun Tauteng still going on. Stolen away in the end. So they are trying to just work their way throughout that defense of Dempo, but still not able to find something significant in terms of goals. This time around for the corner is going to be Lalin Filaralte. So Tanvi Day was taking the corners, but this time around Lalin Filaralte is going to try his assist boots. The assistant just telling Ralte, ball is placed a bit away from that line. Now then Ralte delivers the corner. Once again, not the best of deliveries. Deliveries have probably been a bit disappointing from Northeast United. And if you watch their games, the only critique previous to these games have been that, I mean, they lack attacking outlets. They Northeast United become too predictable at times. They play simple. They want to take the ball to the wings. They've got Boss Meaty and Mohit Mandal, two good midfielders. They spread the ball to the wings. And then from the wings, the idea is to put the ball inside and try and find those strikers. I mean, previous to this game, they were starting Mochairam, they were starting Tanbir, they were starting Taingo Stephen. So three kind of strikers who are good when they get balls inside the box. But probably that idea was getting read by the opponents very easily because they keep the possession really well. But then in terms of attacking outlets and goal scoring, ideas. I think they're caught lacking. The creativity is absent. Once again, you've seen a lot of ball possession, a lot of sideways passing, a lot of backwards passing, but we've not seen much significant moves in terms of goal attacking threat. As Dempo now have got the ball, a left foot cross coming into picture and cleared away. So when we talk about attacking outlets, if you see a team like, let's say you take a team like Bengaluru, who are right now top of the table in Group A. I mean, Bengaluru have plenty of attacking outlets. They can score from the center, they can score from the right, they can score from the left. Even if you talk about Dempo, they've got goal scorers who have scored different kind of goals, right? But for Northeast United, sometimes I mean you feel like the creativity is just lacking a bit. But today, in terms of the possession-based football, in the early 30 minutes, they have been good. And Tanbir Dey has been leading the charts. Tanbir Dey losing his balance trying to find that ball forward. And that sums up the campaign for Northeast United. 7 games, 7 points. Sometimes there have been a lack of communication. You've seen the players not communicating really well. The games wherein they should have won, to be honest. I mean, not able to close those games. Look at the first game, losing 3-2 to Kerala, but then responding really well with a 2-0 win over East Bengal, to be followed by a 2-2 draw against Punjab. But losing to Sessa was a bit probably not the best result that they've hoped, because Sessa currently fifth in the position table. So you've got Boss Meaty on the ball now. Meaty spreading that. Northeast United once again looking for options. Ball played inside. Zahid gets a hand onto it. Boss Meaty shoots from distance, then is out and blocks it. So this is what we're talking about, right? We have not seen much shots coming in from distance as well. Boss Meaty was trying to do it, but when I say that you're not seeing much goal scoring outlets, it's about getting predictable. It's about that opponents and the coaches are reading Northeast United, and they're just closing that wing, because you got Lalin Ralte playing on the left. There's Kaluli playing on the right. Sometimes you got Ralte playing on the right. Mochairam comes to the left, but still, it's too predictable. Northeast United once again on the attack. This is good centrally. Tango Stephen sorting his feet finds Boss Meaty. Kim Guguntautan finds Tango Stephen. And Dempo have won the possession. Yeah, good stuff. Really good feed this time around. It's Ayush Bareilly, who's proving his worth in the team today. Ayush Bareilly getting his first start of the campaign. It took 8 games for Bareilly to start. Tanbir Dey now. Just dropping too deep. 38 minutes on the clock. 7 remaining after this. The first touch is good. Aditya Kaluli just not able to soar his feet over there. You see good teams all over the country as well. I mean, you've got to have different plans, because the modern day football with technology, with broadcasting, coaches go home, they do their homework, right? They do read you, right? And there's analysts, there's a lot of things that goes behind, and coaches could be read. And at certain point, gameplays could be bisected. So for a coach as well, you got to be fresh, you got to be alive, you got to just keep on thinking, you got to keep on changing your ideas, if not changing, adapting your ideas, evolving your ideas. You see Punjab right now, they're top of the table. You feel like there's a bit of freshness about them. I don't think Punjab fairly have played their best football so far, this team under Praveen Kumar. Still, they're trying different things. They're trying to be creative. They're trying to just latch on to options. We've got different goal scorers. Vishal Yadav definitely leading the chart for them. 17 goals, beg your pardon, 7 goals. As this time around, Northeast United on the break. Once again, through the right, squares it up to Kaluli. Kaluli's touch is disappointing nonetheless. Will be a foul. Talk about Dempo now, who are on the attack. They have to win this game. It's kind of do or die for them if they want to keep their hopes alive in the contention for the semi-finals. Raul Peter Rodriguez, strong challenge on Tango Stephen. And Tango Stephen is another one of those strikers who's looked good. Just that goals that are not coming right now. Raul Peter Rodriguez very calm, finds Dennis Tauteng. Back to Tauteng. Oh, that's, beg your pardon, that's Sean Diaz. And now you've got Dennis Tauteng who's turning. Ashton Maven Vegas. Maven Sean Diaz dropping really deep. So you've got a change now. Maven Sean Diaz has come onto the right, and Samuel Cristiano Furtado has gone central. That experiment, poor touch from Murphy Fernandez. That experiment has changed now. If Samuel Cristiano Furtado was starting on the right, and Murphy Sean Diaz was central, but then you got Maven Sean Diaz, who was dropped into the right, and Samuel Cristiano Furtado is on the ball right now, playing centrally. Swavil's pass is not the best one. Mohit Mandal finds Ayush Lal Ferrolti, beg your pardon. On the run is Aditya Kaluli. Kaluli cutting inside, goes on the outside now. Ball in. Shot! There's the first one. And there's that man again, Tanveer Dey, 6th goal for him in the Nationals. Calm celebration. 42 minutes on the board. Northeast United have found the goal, and Dempo are trailing. But just like that, Aditya Kaluli will get the assist to his name, breaking from the right. Kaluli puts the ball in. Tanveer Dey, good finish. Really good finish. That goes to show you the 12 goals scored by Northeast United, 6 of them have come from Tanveer Dey. 50% of the goals that Northeast United as a team have scored, 50% of them coming from one man alone. And that's Tanveer Dey is carrying the load of this team. Now then, Dempo, in a must-win game, they're trailing. So if they gotta keep their hopes alive, they have to find 2 goals. The good thing is they've got plenty of time remaining. We've been talking about Northeast United. Much of their gameplay is developed from the wings, and this time around as well. Tanveer Dey once again on the ball. They're taken away. But coming back to it, much of their gameplay is based from those wings, and Aditya Kaluli once again has made an impact. Prior to the assist, Kaluli lost 2 times the ball. I mean, he was on possession, but his touches were poor. But that's the kind of player he is. I mean, each and every time he's been given a start, he's proved his worth, Aditya Kaluli. And breaking now, Dempo. Samuel Cristiano Furtado. Samuel Cristiano Furtado shoots, nearly equalized as well, goes wide. Dempo with an immediate response. That's good from them. Does not go in the back of the net, but still, Samuel Cristiano Furtado, now that he's back into his familiar number 9 position, breaking in behind that Northeast United defense. Good touches from him, and then the shot to follow. Devesh Thakur. It was beaten if that was in the back of the net. The idea was right from Samuel Cristiano Furtado, was going for that far corner. He got a decent enough shot as well. Because if you go to the near post, for sure, Devesh Thakur will make that save. Samuel was going for that far post. That was the only idea. That was the only way. And that would have ended in the back of the net, because towards the near post, Devesh Thakur would have made the save for sure. One 0 now in the favor of Northeast United. But coming back to it, Aditya Kaluli from the right hand side. Throughout the zonals we have seen as well, and in the nationals, I mean, whenever he's on the ball, he tries to make things happen. I mean, is error prone, but tries to just take on his defenders. Tanveer Dey now is on the left. Tanveer Dey cuts, really good feet, but then overruns the ball. Dennis Tauteng does well. Stanley Southam, number 57 for Dempo. Long hairs, but importantly, he's got the heart of a warrior. Absolutely gives everything in every match. Just goes on to the pitch. You cannot never question the determination and the absolute effort Stanley Southam puts into a match. I mean, you watch him and you understand that he's really invested into a game. He's a tremendous workhorse for Dempo. Makes in those defensive shifts. Also goes on the attack. Northeast United right now, in courtesy of him, Guguntautan, were on the attack. Will this be a goal kick? Yes, it is. Murphy Fernandez as well. 2 minutes add on. Stoppage time. A ball played in once again. Northeast United have controlled the bulk of the possession. And that will reflect in the halftime statistics. As Aditya Kaloli has once again lashed himself onto it. Kaloli has done well. He's wreaking havoc towards the try side. Ball played in. Stanley Southam does well to cover that. Stanley Southam clearing his line away. Northeast United, they have controlled the bulk of the possession and they have been rewarded for it. They're leading by 1 goal. As things stand right now, Dempo will be nearly out of contention. Into the last few seconds of the stoppage time, the referee's halftime whistle will be coming anytime soon. Northeast United would be happy with their performance. They've got 1 goal to show for it. Bosmichi has been the star of the show. But Dempo, can they create one final attack before the halftime whistle? Sobel Cristiano Furtado is looking for options, has not got much support, does well to hold the ball and then go centrally. Now then there's a ball on the left. Could there be a cross coming in? Dempo, if they can equalize, there was the ball inside, but the danger has been dealt with momentarily. Will be a corner, I believe, and this would be the last chance for Dempo to probably get an equalizer before the end of the first half. They're on the attack, and they are trying to just get that equalizer. And what a momentum shift that would be if they get an equalizer before the end of the first half. I mean, the whole mood and the morale will change their dressing room. The team talks will change, that's for sure. Standing over this corner is Murphy Fernandez. He's got the responsibility of delivering a good ball inside. Here's Murphy Fernandez towards the far post. Cushioned header. There's Raul Peter Rodriguez, who's made a habit of scoring. Raul Peter Rodriguez hoisting it inside. Header comes in, the follow-up. And that will be the last bit of action in the first half, that's for sure. End of the first 45. There's the referee's whistle. Ends in the favor of Northeast United. Dempo towards the end. We're trying to find that equalizer, but as things stand right now in Reliance Corporate Park, Dempo Sports Club are going out of the tournament. End of the first 45. Dempo nil. Northeast United 1. The halftime statistics will tell us the story. Northeast United have controlled the possession. Dempo have majorly relied on the counter-attack, but one-man goal is the difference, and that man is Tanbeer Day once again, who scored his 6th goal in the Nationals. He's for sure caught some attention. He's for sure leading the charts. Here's the halftime statistics. Dempo Football Club, 37% possession, 3 chances, 0 shots on target. For Northeast United, 63% ball possession, 4 chances, 4 shots on target as well. One of them turning into goal. That was Tanbeer Day with a brilliant finish. And then stay tuned with us. We will leave you with the highlights. Enjoy them. We'll be back in less than 15 minutes. Second half continues. Well, back again in action. Second half will resume between Dempo and Northeast United. Right now, Northeast United leading 1-0. Dempo chasing the game, and if they have to stay in contentions for the national semi-finals, Dempo have to find 2 goals. Dempo have to win this game. The equation is simple. The only way they survive, the only way Dempo have any hopes of continuing in this tournament is via a win. And they need 2 goals. They need to find those goals. Somehow, someone has to step up. Would it be Sobel Cristiano Furtado, who's got 4 goals in the Nationals? Will it be Raul Peter Rodriguez? Could it be Stanislau? And these are the goal scorers for Dempo so far. Not knowing still, but Northeast United, to their credit, in their 7 games, they've got only 7 points. They have not played their best football in the Nationals, but this time around, Northeast United are in the lead. Dempo will continue. Dempo will look to chase the game, and Dempo will look to find 2 goals and keep their hopes alive. Second half continues live from the Reliance Corporate Park, and as always, Dempo will be hungry, and they need to be hungry. The game is already in a situation wherein a Dempo you feel like only a win for them will take them into the next stage, and they need to win this one. On the attack now, Northeast United early on, trying to just get the second as well and kill the game. You have to be careful, Dempo now. You don't want to go and concede another one, because if it's paramount, the next goal that comes in this game comes from Dempo. Because if not, if Northeast go and score the second, I mean, it's going to be such a hard task for them then. Nearly next to impossible to score 3 goals against Northeast. Ashburn Maven Vegas. There has been a change in the halftime. A Trapon Winch has come in, so that substitution is working fine for them. Trapon Winch usually starts the game. Now you can see the number 35 was come on from the bench. Beckham Diaz is still on the bench. We'll see him probably later in the game. The number 23. Beg your pardon, the other 23. And Devesh Thakkar, the captain, just floating that. Let's stop on Minge, the substitute on the ball. Back to Tapon Minge. Moving forward with purpose. Tapon Minge has been found once again, this time around on the left. The ball inside the box, cleared away. Tackle coming in from Murphy Fernandez, but not meaningful. Aditya Kaloli breaking in once again from Ryan's side. Kaloli is pressurized and challenged. Aryan Pundalik Paul has also come in during the half time. Those changes working really well. But a scrappy football in the opening 2 or 3 minutes. Ashburn Maven Vegas finds Aryan Pundalik Paul, who's come in as a substitute. Northeast United, they have not made any changes. Hem Guntautang finds Mohit Mandal, who takes a look and went for the shot as well. Never got the proper connection onto it. The referee has blown his whistle and given a free kick to Dempo. Mohit Mandal was hoping that Devo Thukpo will come and collect the ball, and Mohit Mandal was deemed to block the way of a Dempo player. Tapon Minge is hugging the left touchline now. So will Cristiano Furtado. Back to Tapon Minge. He's cutting in. Good football from Dempo. Swabel Cristiano Furtado now. Swabel Cristiano Furtado squares that centrally shot coming in, blocked away on the line. Close. They're getting closer. Stanis Tautang puts the ball inside the box. Devesh Thakkar claims it easily. But they're getting close. Northeast United. Beg your pardon, Dempo. You watch that replay once again. Swabel Cristiano Furtado does all the hard work. Puts that, squares that. Shot coming in from Tapon Minge. Goal line clearance. was Ayush Bareilly with the goal line clearance. Really well done, young lad, Ayush Bareilly, justifying his position in the team today. Laldan Ralte, who's playing on the right now. First touch is good from Ralte. For central. Debo Tugpum calmly rolls it for Devesh Thakkar, the goalkeeper. Thakkar's pass is not the best one. Lucky for Northeast United, they have recovered possession. The idea was to find Laldan Ralte, but the pass was just too much. Heimga Guntauteng was breaking in from the left. Now this round referee sees nothing wrong. Chance for Dempo to maybe break. There's the ball on the right. No offside flag so far. Could be a shot coming in. Devesh Thakkar makes a good save. There was no flag. This will go as an opportunity that's gone begging for Dempo. In a game that they have to score goals, this should have been taken in. And this was Sovel Cristiano Fataro. The ball fell into the best man possible. But Devesh Thakkar comes up trumps. When needed, Northeast United have found a rescue. And that man is Devesh Thakkar. In all fairness, Sovel Cristiano Fataro went to the near post. Last time around, he went towards the far post area and that was off target. But this time around, the shot will count on target. But to be honest, Devesh Thakkar near post was already covered in. So Sovel Cristiano Fataro should have been looking for that far post once again, but couldn't blame him. He gets a shot on target at least. But to be honest, Devesh Thakkar, he got that near post covered in. That positioning was good. That far post was open though, and if Sovel Cristiano Fataro could have just been a bit more patient and went for that far post area, could have been 1-1. Laldan Ralte finds Tayengo Stephen. Tayengo Stephen taking on his defender, but Murphy Fernandez really strong, shrugs him away. And not just shrugs him away, wins throw-in as well. The referee is just taking a yellow card. And who is that guy who's been shown the yellow card? I'm not so sure who that was. We will get the confirmation really soon. But that will count as the first yellow card of the game. Ashton Vegas finds a good ball. Imgo Guntauteng recovers. Mohit Mandal squares that. Back on the attack, Dempo looking for the first one. Once again, ball sliding on the right. Sovel Cristiano Fataro, will he shoot from there? So close to finding the equalizer. Laldan Ralte has been shown the yellow card, but so close to getting that equalizer. Dempo. Sovel Cristiano Fataro once again breaking in from the right. He was looking for options. There was Maven Sean Diaz. Should have finished it. Should have finished it. Such kind of chances don't come always. And maybe Sean Diaz, his finishing has not been on point. It was put on a plate, to be honest. Sovel Cristiano Fataro did all the hard work. Chance now from a corner for Dempo. They are building up the attack and piling up the pressure towards that far post. Devesh Thakkar. Excellent collection from him. He's tall and that height advantage gives him that reach when he can just go and collect the balls early. And that's the benefit of having a tall goalkeeper in your side. You know, the collection is really good. Dennis Tauteng now just trying to work his magic towards that right hand side. Dennis Tauteng has done well. A ball played in on the right. And the idea was to put the cross in, but blocked away, intercepted. 54 minutes on the boat, the first 9 or 10 minutes in the second half. And Dempo still trailing. The idea would have been to at least get one goal back by now. And they have created those chances, to be honest. It's just that the finishing touch has been missing today. And you feel like if Dempo lose this after 8 games, they will be at 11 points. The maximum they can get after this would be 6 points. That will take their tally to 17, and 17 would not be enough to probably secure a qualification into the semi-finals. So, I mean, becomes a do-or-die match. Intercepted by Braley. The challenge is coming in, surrounded right now. Was Debo Thukpam, but he does well to find Tango Stephen. Tango Stephen finds Lalin Felleralter. Now then, breaking in. What a ball this is. Nearly finding inch perfect. The idea was to go for Aditya Kaluli. He was making that run behind the defense, and Lalin Felleralter nearly finding an inch perfect pass. We talk about Northeast United. They have scored 12 goals so far in the tournament. Have conceded 14. That's a goal difference of -2. For Dempo, they have scored 8 and conceded 10. That's a goal difference of -2 as well. So both the teams probably even Steven in terms of goal difference. Could this be a high boot? Could this be an offense? Tango Stephen has gone down. Tango Stephen has also been shown a yellow card. I'm not so sure when that happened, but there's the confirmation. This time around, there was Stennis Stoughton, who probably could have been booked for a high boot, but the referee sees nothing wrong. His intention was to go for the ball. Never ever did Stennis Stoughton probably intend to hurt the player. Corner taken in by Divvich, beg your pardon, by Tanbeer Day. We again taken in. Zahir. The moment Zahir Khan collecting, and Dempo would be relieved that they get a chance to break on the counter. What a run this is. Losing possession in the end. Was that Ashman Maven Vegas? That was the captain who was breaking into the midfield. And Dempo still have the ball, and they've got 3 men inside the box to aim for. Here's the cross. Cleared away by Mohit Mandal, I believe, acrobatically as well. And Northeast United, they're just throwing everything in the defensive areas. Ashman in Vegas, back heel comes into picture. The captain is looking really lively in the second half. And defensively as well, you've got Vedant Kadigar, who's doing his job. Ashman in Vegas once again. This is Vedant Kadigar for Central. Good football from Dempo. As a substitute, Aaron finds the ball, shot up and over, but the offside flag was already raised. Mevan Sean Diaz this time around once again. Mevan Sean Diaz probably has got 2 chances that he should have buried in the back of the net. Still searching for the goal. Is that on the yellow card shown? And is that for Aspen Wave in Vegas? Yellow cards coming in plenty right now. So Ralte being booked. You saw Tango Stephen being booked. And now, I think there was another yellow card for a player from Dempo. We'll get the confirmation soon. But there's a substitution coming in for Northeast United. In comes Phoenix Oinam. Out goes Lalin Feleralte. So Noshad Musa just giving the bench a bit of playing time. Ayush Pareli. to central. First touch for Phoenix Soinam. It does well. Evades the defender. Amoit Mandal. Just a poor touch from him will be a throw-in for Dempo. "60 minutes on the board now, just 30 remaining after this. They have to find something meaningful. Dempo. Ashman Vegas is controlling the midfield area really well. Back to Ashman Vegas. Finds Raul Peter Rodriguez. Raul Peter Rodriguez has got Nash Fernandez alongside him in the centre-back area. And the fullbacks are Stanis Southung and Vedant Gadikar. That's how the defensive backline of Dempo have lined up. They have conceded one goal though. They're missing Cyan Albuquerque, to be honest, who was the N23 man, who was rock solid in that defense for Dempo. And also moving forward, Cyan Albuquerque had that attacking flair onto him. So those centre backs had a good partnership, Raul Peter Fernandez and Cyan Albuquerque. Albuquerque is missing today. Ayush Pareli is on throw-in duties, but he's going to leave it, I believe. Now he's going to move a bit more forward, is what the teammates told him, that the throw-in has to be taken from a bit more forward positioning. Northeast have lost possession though. Murphy Fernandez does well. And there's the ball forward. Maven Sean Diaz finds Murphy. Murphy looking for options. Tupon Mensch floats that in. Good from Dempo. They're being creative now, but Northeast United, they still have the ball. Pinged and forward. Will break in for Tupon Mensch. The referee blows his whistle. That was Ashman Maven Vegas who had the last touch, but the referee blew his whistle before that. And there's Ashman Maven Vegas, the captain, who's been impressive today in that midfield. Ashman Maven Vegas, gently, every time he's got the ball, he just does his job and moves on. He's a very tricky customer. Has the capacity to go and dribble the entire defense as well. We saw that. He did an assist when he stole the ball in the midfield and then kept the ball, dribbled at least 2 or 3 players, kept it towards the left, ball inside the box, and Samuel Cristiano Furtado providing the finish header. So Ashman Vegas is the kind of player that can really turn on the heat, and when he turns on the heat, he could provide decisive for his team. Right now, Dempo need him. They need someone to step up, and who's going to be the likely hero? They need 2 goals. Samuel Cristiano Furtado, of course, is the key man. This is Vedant Gadikar, who's moving forward with purpose. Vedant Gadikar still going on. Tries to find Tupon Mensch, but the pass was a weak one, and Ayush Pareli just shielding it away. Will be a throw-in. For a moment I thought it's going to be a goal kick, but it's for a throw-in. Ayush Pareli is a handy player who's come into the side now for Northeast United. Who's missing Devo Thukbum. Clears Devo Thukbum. Since Ayush Pareli has come in, Devo Thukbum is usually the fullback, but since Ayush Pareli has come in, Devo Thukbum has gone central as a centre-back, and Ayush Pareli has taken his position. This is Vedant Gadikar. Finds Ashman Maven Vegas, who does really well to evade his marker. Vegas, not the best of deliveries, but Devesh Thakkar was scrambling, probably caught off guard. He was expecting a ball towards that far post. Instead, just drops his shot towards the near post. For a second or so, Devesh Thakkar was surprised, I believe. I mean, was not expecting that kind of error from Ashman Maven Vegas. He did really well to evade his marker. That cut inside was a thing of beauty. We saw that yesterday from Gangte as well, using their skill to beat his defender and scoring the goal. And there was Group A, wherein Diamond Harbour defeated FC Goa, the table toppers. That was a shocking result in Group A. And then Mohun Bagan were defeated by Bengaluru. Bengaluru started the day with 10 points. They went on to take 13 and then so they were losing to Sri Deccan. I mean, yesterday was probably one of the best days in Group A because now Group A is completely open, four teams competing, and just two match days remaining. We don't know the two teams that will qualify and go forward for the semi-finals. Over here in Group B, probably if the scoreline remains the same, we will get the first two teams. There will be Punjab and Kerala Blasters. Probably still there would be a bit of questions, but I mean, I still feel they 99.9% those two teams will have qualified if the result remains the same because Punjab right now on 17 points, Kerala Blasters on 16 points. And so even if Dempo win their last two games, considering the result remains the same, and if Dempo win their last two games, they'll get maximum 17 points. Kerala Blasters, they are 3 games in hand. They have to get just 1 point to beat that record. Northeast United already out of contention. So Group B probably looks a bit more safe, but in Group A, there's such chaos right now. It's hectic. It's really hectic. Any team can qualify from those four teams. And FC Goa, their last two fixtures it looks a bit daunting to me because they'll face Fudewa Delhi and then they'll face Bengaluru FC in match day 10. So the last two games, FC Goa have to be careful. Otherwise, the league leaders could possibly face exit as well. Devesh Thakkar in a word with his players. Is the captain today, Devesh Thakkar. Usually it was Mohammad Ashraf who was captaining the side, but Mohammad Ashraf, the defender, is absent today. And prior to that, it was Mukul Panwar who used to captain the side. Devesh Thakkar. This game around, he's been good. Still has a clean sheet intact to his name. Northeast United have kept one clean sheet before this game. Just one clean sheet so far. Will be a drop ball for Northeast United. The referee probably the delay in the play right now. That's Mayank Pandey. And Devesh Thakkar and now resumes with a goal kick. Scrappy football, but still going on. And that was the substitute who came in for Northeast United, Phoenix Oinam, who's playing as a forward now. Since Lalin Filaralte has been taken off, the Phoenix Oinam has got some tricky feet. We've seen him. Was trying to take on defenders. Dennis Southend with an extended effort. Still cannot keep the ball inside the playing area. Will be a corner for Northeast United. Dennis Southend, look at the commitment to the cause. Just making that effort. Is still way out of his reach, but still the effort will deserve a 10 on 10. As Tanveer Dey is preparing himself for this corner. Tanveer Dey, ball inside towards that far post area. Got too much onto it. Will be a goal kick. You see on the touchlines, Vishal Dhanraj Shawan is just warming up for Dempo Sports Club, the number 11. Could it be time for a few substitutions more for Dempo now? Before that, Northeast United are making a substitution. In comes number 17 for them. That's Sagul Semanish Singh. So two Anish on the pitch now. There's Tauda Manish Kumar and Sigul Semanish Singh for Northeast United. Probably do not get confused. We'll see them in different areas. Tauda Manish Kumar is in the defense and Sagul Semanish Singh will start as a centre forward. There's the confirmation of the change. Aditya Kaluli has got the all-important assist. Has been taken off. In comes Sigul Semanish Singh. He's got 25 minutes or so remaining to prove his worth and probably close the game, seal the deal, and kick Dempo out of contention. I mean, if you're in Group A right now, even if you have 11 points from 8 games, you're still alive. But in Group B, 11 points from 8 games won't keep you alive because this group has been dominated by Punjab and Kerala. Punjab 7 games, 17 points, 5 wins, 2 draws. Kerala Blasters 7 games, 16 points. The top two teams who are just dominating Group B right now. And to catch them, Dempo have to somehow find a victory. Here's Topon Mensch who could change that. Topon Mensch inside the box now. Topon Mensch well on a corner for his side. Well, that's not a corner. I beg your pardon. Felt like that's going to be a corner, but the last touch is from Topon Mensch. Nothing working in Dempo's favor. Just 20 minutes remaining after this. They've got to find 2 goals. Because if the scoreline remains the same, more or so their hopes for qualifying will be buried. Shot from distance, scrubbed. Never got the connection. Just rolled his foot over it. Dempo still at the ball, 2-point Minge now. On the attack, goes on the right. Could be a ball inside. There's the ball inside. Divesh Thakur collects it. He's calm, he's confident, Divesh. Releases it far away. On the break once again, Northeast United now. Sagul Semanis losing possession. Good turn. And that's Aaron Fundalik Pool. It's a lovely turn. Well, 72 minutes on the board now, 18 remaining after this. From a tactical standpoint, this is an interesting matchup. And Dempo under Remus Damia Gomez have shown they prefer a more controlled, structured approach. They like to stay compact, waiting for moments and capitalizing on position mistakes. But Northeast United, since they have got the lead, Dempo have to throw the bodies forward now. In the process, they have to be careful as well. Nash Fernandez finds Vedant Karikar, who moves forward. Even Sean Diaz lost position, but Topon Mensch is on the cover-up. Topon Mensch lays that to Ashman Maven Vegas. Vegas spreads it for Stanley Stoughton, who's looking for options. Stoughton goes central. Nash Fernandez moves forward. This is a good run. And that's Aaron Pundalik Pool. Aaron in the box now. Still going on. Aaron goes down. Will this be a penalty? Referee sees nothing wrong onto it, but you feel like Aaron Pundalik Pool, his momentum was thwarted. There was a bit of pulling back, but the referee Mayank Pandey, he was in position. I did not feel like a need to give a penalty, and that would have been a game-changing decision if he would have opted for it. Aaron Pundalik Paul has been really good since he's come on. Now floating a ball forward, inch perfect as well. Chested control. But in the end, a very comfortable gather for Divesh Thakur, who now goes down as well. So time management coming into picture. Dempo have to throw everything at it. There's no other way. There's no other option for them. They just have to win this game. Even a draw, you would feel, would not be enough. They cannot afford to lose points. If you look at the group right now, the second game, match day 2, that would be Sessa versus Punjab. That's Sessa versus Punjab, 18th of March, 6 p.m. live from Reliance Corporate Park, Natural Ground, Gansoli. And after that, you got East Bengal taking on Kerala Blasters. Time for a cooling break. Stay tuned with us. Live action resumes very shortly. Can Dempo find an equalizer and probably go on to find that winning goal? Or will Northeast United protect this lead? Stay tuned. Back in action. So 15 minutes remain for Dempo to go and find 2 goals and win this game for Northeast United. 15 minutes to hold the ball, 15 minutes to protect the lead. With this kind of passing, I think probably that would be a bit difficult. Have to be more resourceful when they're on the ball. Back heel coming in from Aim Guguntauteng. So 86 minutes on the board now. 14 remaining after the Divya Thakur has been good. Divya Thakur has been good today. And that kind of performance was needed from Divya Thakur. Will be the second clean sheet for him if he continues with the same record today. Ball played forward, good first touch. Good. Anish. Still going on Anish. Cleared away by Raul Peter Rodriguez. Dempo on the attack now. Each and every time they go forward, they have to go forward with purpose. Tupon Minj is making that run. Tupon Minj has been found on the left. Minj puts the ball inside. Cleared away to a safety. With Murphy Fernandez, we'll recollect there's a Dempo man who's gone down. Ashman Vegas finds Dennis Stoughton. Dennis Stoughton is caught off position. Great play from Tanveer. I mean, as a striker, the ability to track back and not only track back, but to have the awareness to win the ball as well. And that's great. Tanveer Day has deserved his flowers. He has deserved his merit and should be rewarded as well after this tournament. I mean, with the kind of play we have seen from him as a striker, dropping down, winning those ball back. And that's how the modern game is being played now, and strikers who can do that are much valued. Aaron Pundalik Paul, for a moment or so, you felt he's done well, and he did well, but still not able to retrieve possession for his team. Northeast United on the attack now. Have to be careful, do not want to get caught over there. Pundalik Paul once again spreads that towards the right. A good run this is, ball played in, just shot. I mean, there were two players, one was making that forward run, one was waiting for the cutback, the ball fell in between the two. And that's been the luck for Dempo. Once again, ball played inside. Anish Singh is back on his defensive duties. Northeast have to be careful. Murphy was looking for that reverse pass, trying to find Vedant Gadikar was making the run forward. Referee Mayank has now blown his whistle. It's Mayank Pandey, the referee for today's in charge game. Here's Raul Peter Rodriguez. He's got a habit of scoring lead goals. Can he find something and rescue his team now? Or will Dempo hearts will be broken? Dempo, you look at their campaign, those 2 losses against Kerala Blasters, beg your pardon, 1 loss and 1 draw. That's where they dropped 5 points. Dempo could have been 16 points right now, and they deserve to have 16. Because if you look at those 2 Kerala Blasters game, back-to-back games, in the first one they were leading 1-0. Towards the very end they were leading, and then Thoksham, the Kerala Blasters fullback, went and scored the equalizer in the first one. Dempo lost 2 points over there, and then in the second one, Dempo were leading 2-0, better than their previous game, but the results were even worse. Kerala Blasters found 3 goals in the last 20 minutes or so. Once again, Thoksham, the fullback, finding 2 goals. So Dempo, they have lost 5 points from winning situation. and that's going to hurt them moving forward in the tournament. Even Sean Fernandez has been taken off. In comes the number 7, that's Fatih Ashok Maikar. Ashok Maikar has got 10 minutes or so to make an impact. Once again, Mayank Pandey allowing that drop ball. Could break in kindly for the first one. There is the first one for Dempo. They have found the equalizer from that drop ball, an error. And Dempo hopes are still alive. Dempo are breathing. 10 minutes remaining for them to make a comeback now. There's the error. Murphy Fernandez gets the goal. Devo Thokpam would be absolutely livid with himself. Murphy Fernandez does the job. Yeah, Divesh Thakkar, he was not even ready. Could not blame anyone on this one. Murphy Fernandez would be really happy to score the goal now then. 10 minutes remaining for Dempo to go and find the winner. And that winner will keep them alive in the competition. If they can find the winner, I mean, what a way this would be to actually just lift the whole mood of the squad towards the last 2 match days. Turning, twisting, has to be careful, is careful. Anish on this right hand side, stolen away by Tupon Menj, who's done well. Vedant Gadikar goes back to his central defender, Nash Fernandez. Nash Fernandez is lean, he is tall. Arden Fundalik Paul finds Stennis Tautung. Stennis Tautung pass is not the best one, but still Dempo will recover possession. This will be a foul and a free kick. Stennis Tautung towards the last 10 minutes or so is feeling a bit tired, I believe, because he's put in such a handy effort. And that position is very relentless, the fullback. And the modern day fullback is required to push up the pitch, has to get back. So you're asking too much from the modern day fullback, but that's how football is evolving. The fullbacks have to do that job. They have to be the engine of the team now. Good touch. And then trying to find the ball on the left as well. There was the shot, but went wide in the end. Tanvi Day, each and every time he gets on the ball, you feel like he can go and score. And that's the confidence this man has had right now. Dempo on the attack. There's the outside of the football. Intercepted, and that interception was vital. That ball was about to find Tupon Menj. Chance for NorthEast to break now. Sagul Semani Singh. Left foot ball goes central, good pass. Ingugun Tautang then spreads it. Chance for NorthEast United to kill this game. Go and find the second. Ingugun Tautang now once again been found. There's the interception, and then Stennis Tautang sliding in. Makes that crunching tackle. Still the ball is in with NorthEast United. Ingugun Tautang goes back. Ayush Pareli is waiting in. Ayush Pareli has been found. Pareli finds Sagulsim Anis Singh. Anis Singh goes on the right. Mohit Mandal. Phoenix Oinam. Phoenix Oinam on the outside. Puts the ball in. Blocked away. Dempo will get a chance to push the body forward now. Ashman in Vegas finds the ball on the right. This is good football from Dempo. They're moving forward with purpose, but then the final pass is disappointing. "84 minutes on the board. 1-1 the score right now. Trying to find something meaningful. Phoenix Oinam slipped, but still going on. Lost his balance for a moment or so. Phoenix Oinham spreading that. Last 5 minutes remaining. Northeast United, they can kill the game. Heimgugung Tauteng. Heimgugung Tauteng, good turn from Heimgugung Tauteng. Still has the ball. Finds Tanbir. Tanbir, for a second you thought he was just trying to shoot, but was blocked away. Mohit Mandal now from distance. Had a look, had a hit, but too high in the end. Still, you never know who's going to win this one. I mean, based on what we've seen from the entire 90 minutes, still 6 minutes remaining, whether from the 85 minutes that we have seen, you would feel like Northeast United have controlled the possession. Northeast United have had more of the ball. But Dempo, they have found the all-important equalizer. And to be honest, it was an error from Northeast United. What a turn this is, though. Tremendously done to just evade his defender, and they found the ball on the right-hand side. Running onto is their support arriving, but losing possession in the end. United, they're surviving, and this will be a foul and a yellow card as well. No doubt in the mind of the referee, Mayank Pandey. One-one. The all-important goal still waiting in from Dempo's perspective. So will Cristiano Fachado is on the bench now. He cannot make his mark on the game. Look at that once again. There's the tackle coming in. Stennis Southang, I believe, is the one who's been shown the yellow card for that tackle. Stennis Southang, towards the last 10 minutes or so, feels a bit fatigued now. I mean, you cannot. Can you blame the man? Can you? You cannot. Because the amount of work he's put in. I mean, each and every game he's started for Dempo. He's been a regular starter. And the efforts are always there. Ayush Parili loses possession. Dempo could break in. That ball is just disappointing in the end from Tupon Menj. I mean, your campaign is on the line. If you lose this one, you're out of the tournament. There has to be a bit more resource in those kind of passes. There has to be a hero in this game now for Dempo. They have to find something, someone from somewhere who can just step in and produce the magical. It could be a long shot from distance, could be an acrobatic effort, could be an error. We've already seen that the first goal came through an error, and courtesy of that equalizer Dempo. And they've got hopes, but that hopes could be crushed in. Tango Stephen losing possession. Northeast United still on the attack. Still on the attack. Sagul Simani Singh squares that. Ayush Boreli now, who's been caught off possession twice or thrice. Boreli puts the ball in right foot. Cleared away. Chance to break once again. But not too many options available. This is the captain, Ashman Maven Vegas, moving forward. And back to Ashman Maven Vegas. Vegas, can he find something meaningful? Aryan Pundalik Pole now. Tupon Minj. Minj goes central. Vegas. Vegas still on the ball. Poor pass from Ashman Maven Vegas. The attack is broken in. But luckily, Dempo have recovered the possession. Murphy Fernandez. Murphy Fernandez just flows this inside. Will be a corner. Aryan Pundalik Pole just letting it go by. So now, 120 seconds remaining of the normal time. And then the added one's a stoppage. But you feel like Dempo have to find something meaningful now. Because if not now, then when Tupon Menj is on corner duties, and Tupon Menj, everything lies on his shoulder, needs a decent delivery, his team needs him. Here's Tupon Menj with a short corner taken in. Ashman Maven Vegas puts that inside. The West Tucker claims the ball. The West Tucker goes down. And then another yellow card being shown. So, I mean, the ball did roll in the back of the net, to be honest, but that would not count as a goal. That's why we have referees, right? I mean, if there's not a referee, the two players, the two sets of teams would be arguing on this one. And the West Tucker's gone down, though. I watched the replay, is not so sure what happened over there. But Devesh Thacker has gone down towards the last 60 seconds now. He's okay to continue. Devesh Thacker. Nash Fernandez has been given the yellow card now. So plenty of yellow cards coming into this game from Mayank Pandey. I mean, you got different type of referees, don't you? Some referees do not like to take out the yellow cards so often. Mayank Pandey, he's the other one. He likes to get his yellow card shown in. As Dempo on the attack now. Devesh Thacker has come off and Devesh Thacker has left the ball. The goal is open. Could there be a shot coming in? Now Devesh Thacker is back in his position. That was a chance for Dempo, to be honest. They had to be a bit more urgent because Devesh Thacker committed. And not only committed, he made an error, to be honest, but not being punished. And you feel like that was probably, or that could have probably been the last real chance for Dempo. This will be a foul. Probably 5 minutes been added on, so could be a bit more chances coming in. 300 seconds, another yellow card. There you go, Mayank Pandey is on a spree right now. He's wearing yellow and he's just showering yellow cards here and there. I mean, of course, loves his yellow cards, Mayank Pandey. The match official for today's game. 1-1 now. Into the stoppage time. Just 4 minutes remaining after this. Can Dempo find something meaningful? Here's the ball inside. Devesh Thacker gets a strong punch onto it. Shot. Devesh Thacker collects. And there has been shown the yellow card. So Mayank Pandey is equally distributing those yellow cards to both the teams and both the sets of players. Danger looming, ball played in. Devesh Thacker. That's the advantage of having a tall goalkeeper, right? I mean, he's so tall that he is usually taller than each and every player on the pitch, but when he gets his hand up, I mean, I think he's like 10 feet now. Aaron Fundalik Paul. Tricky feet from him, but loses possession. Him Guguntauthang has given it back. Will this be a corner in the end? Yes, it is going to be a corner. Ashman Maven Vegas leaves it for Tupon Minch. Tupon Minch quickly to Ashman Maven Vegas. Vegas puts the ball in. Once again, Devesh Thacker. Towards the last few minutes, he's become a man on a mission. I mean, collecting all those balls so easily. That's twice now, I think, in the last 120 seconds, we have seen the ball being floated inside, and Devesh Thacker either has got a punch onto it or either he has collected it. The last one was a bit, I mean, not so safe, to be honest, because first of all, he did collect with his abdomen and then got it into his hands. So it doesn't matter how it comes, as long as Dempo not scoring a goal. But you feel like if the score remains the same, Dempo 8 games, 12 points, and then even if they get all 6 points in the remaining 2 games, the maximum they can get is 18. Punjab on 17, Kerala Blasters on 16. They've got 3 games remaining. You feel like Dempo's campaign could be over today. Still, there would be a possibility, there would be a hope. Imagine Kerala lose to this for the shot from distance, but will be a corner. I mean, you expected Mohammad Zahir Khan to make that save, but he was sprawling in. In the end, makes a mess out of it, Mohammad Zahir Khan. Will be a corner for NorthEast United. Chance for them to maybe kill the game. But coming back to it, even if Kerala Blasters lose their game, I mean, they've got 3 games remaining. They'll face East Bengal, they'll face NorthEast United, and then they'll face Punjab. The Kerala Blasters would have to lose probably all their 3 games, or maybe lose 2 games and draw 1. That would be the only way they can let Dempo move forward, but feels like a bit unlikely. Right then, maybe the last bit of action and the last bit of attack from Dempo. Can they find something meaningful is the question. Murphy Fernandez already scored one goal. Murphy Fernandez puts that in. Shot coming! Devesh Thakur makes the all-important save, and that should be it, I believe. That could be the last bit of action. Watch that once again. Murphy Fernandez puts that onto a plate. Should have been a goal. Should have been buried in the back of the net. Murphy Fernandez does all the hard work, puts it in, left foot shot, straight to Devesh Thakur, to be honest. I mean, you wouldn't get a better opportunity than that. And is that the moment where Dempo's campaign comes to an end? Still, they've got 2 games remaining, but you feel like with the kind of form Punjab and Kerala are in, they will finish the top two. It goes down. The referee sees nothing wrong onto it. In the last 5 seconds of the stoppage time now, the full-time whistle could be coming anytime soon. NorthEast United, they're mounting an attack, probably going and finding a winner for themselves. Ball played in. Anish plays inside. Phoenix Soinam. A strong tackle coming in from Raul Peter Rodriguez and Phoenix Soinam. Just when he felt like Phoenix Soinam was lacing his boots for a vicious shot, in came the defender Raul Peter Rodriguez, who's put in a shift today. Right then, could be the last bit of action. Header goes wide. Will that be the full-time whistle? Yes, it is. Full-time from the Reliance Corporate Park. NorthEast United versus Dempo ends 1-1. And you can see those Dempo boys going down because they know they have made the task so difficult now. 8 games for Dempo, 12 points, hopes of qualification fading in end of the 90. Dempo SC 1, NorthEast United 1. For NorthEast, a hard grind draw for them. 8 games, 8 points out of the tournament, out of the contention for the national stage semi-finals. And for Dempo, 8 games, 12 points. You got Punjab sitting at the top, who will be in action later on at 6 p.m. Sessa taking on Punjab, and if Punjab take that victory, they will be already. You feel like Punjab have qualified, but still, that victory will just make their qualification a bit more authoritative. So stay tuned with us for that game as well. That will kick off at 6 p.m. from Reliance Corporate Park. Here's the look at the match statistics. Dempo 47% possession, 8 chances, 5 shots on target. For NorthEast United, 53% possession, 6 chances, 5 shots on target. Dempo played real good football in the second half, found the equalizer but could not go and find the all-important winner. For NorthEast United, much better outing today. Nashad Musa probably would have been hoping for a win, but a draw will do the job for them. Stay tuned with us. This game is done and dusted. We will leave you with the highlights. But 6 p.m. Punjab taking on Sessa. For now, my name is Kumar Satyam, signing off.